at EA Sports.
Hello, One New About Minecraft here, and today I'll be doing another Battle of Texas, Dallas Cowboys versus Houston Texans. So yeah, this is Madden 2017. Let's get started. I'm wondering if it's gonna be as long as the last one. Exhibition. Okay, there we go. This is going to look even better. Pretty similar. So yeah, this is definitely looks really good. I think this is the first start, the last game for Romo and going into Dak Prescott. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so. Either this one or the next week's video, Madden 18.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to...
Okay.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas at NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. Dan Bailey now.
There we go.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance.
Yes.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The throw on first down with Osweiler. And his first pass is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Cecil Shorts that time. And now it's second down. Now it's Osweiler. Underneath from Miller. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 7 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. And really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Osweiler now, the throw on third down. It's caught by Shorts. And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity missed there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief.
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Osweiler. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see every...
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller Texans have taken the early lead. And that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And this one through the uprights and good. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
So this is the last game with Romo, I think. Because we should be getting Dak Prescott in the next game.
One man in the backfield.
So yeah.
He's going to get the football. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
On second down, here's Romo. And not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. To throw on second down is Romo. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, unable to bring him to the ground. So the two sides will make the long walk to the other end of the field. It's a close game here early on. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll run it now with Dunbar. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
And once again, good example of situational football. That was 3rd and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass. And when they decided to run the ball, that was okay. But every yardage they picked up, as long as they didn't get to the 1st down marker, the defense was willing to concede, and they stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Here's Mumfrey. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They go play action here on first down. He's got it in, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now Osweiler on first down. And he's got it over the middle for Dorowitz. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Going for it all. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's second down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Second and 10 now. Osweiler. He's got time in the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. To throw again is Osweiler. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, the Texans will call on their field goal unit, and on comes Nick Novak. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Novak's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-10. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. Now it's Nick Novak back out following his field goal to send it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Let's go now. Black 35. Black 35.
Romo here on first down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. Room here to run. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dez Bryant, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's Brock Osweiler and the Texan offense getting set to go. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, and maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. On first down, Osweiler. Shorts on the reception over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Yeah, that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
It's Osweiler. Right side, caught for Dorowitz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Osweiler. Able to shake it off. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. let's see. The defense might bring some added pressure as the offense is dealing with a 3rd and long. Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. Fighting him on.
Just ran right through the trash.
That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
On 4th down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. Lucky Whitehead back deep for Dallas. This is taken at the 23. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Houston defense we watch as they get set to go. And in a tight ball game like this, the defense looking for a stop. You kind of, if whether you're the offense or the defense, you don't want to be the one to screw this thing up.
No, not at all. And right now, you got to figure that the offense is thinking to themselves, if you just get us the ball, we'll make things happen for you. Just help us out a little bit. And that's what the defense has to have in mind as they trot out here for this series.
Yeah, right now the offense on the sideline. Can the defense do it? On 1st and 10, Romo finding time. Right on the catch right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Now a 1st down throw. Romo, he's got time. Now Romo hit, and he loses the football. He had a jar out, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And now out comes Houston. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 10 now. Osweiler. Caught left side Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That'll hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. The throw on 1st down with Osweiler. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half. It's Osweiler. He's going to walk one deep left side here. It's incomplete. incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. One man in the backfield, Elliott. They'll get the football here. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football. And the Texans scoop it. Bring this one back. Fumble return for the Texans touchdown. This was a close game that he needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Novak is on to attempt the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They come out here in the eye. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. The big man, Vince Wilfork, able to get him down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Now it's Romo off the bootleg. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. And it's third down. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on third down and 9. Here's Romo. He's got a man. It's Williams. Terrence Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams, 71 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, here comes Keith Mumphrey. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down and 6.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Here's Osweiler. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those dumb quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did.
Okay.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they show.
Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Time starting to run out here in the fourth. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. To throw on second down is Romo. They'll sack the screen to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
You're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here in late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Throwing on third down, Romo. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Romo now to throw. Surveying the field. And the pressure gets to Romo as he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing just outside his own goal line. Mumphrey now on the return. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Texans take possession. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. They'll run it again with Miller. And this carry now is productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. third down and nickel formation here defensively. This is the running back, Blue. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now hang on here, timeout called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Miller. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling the plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Second down following the run. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Again, it's Miller. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. Osweiler to a knee, and that should wrap this one up.
Okay, yeah, that went pretty quick. That was a good game. I have to admit, that was a good game.
And Charles, I think
But yeah, hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this, and goodbye.